So I'll show a quick map showcase, as I normally just talk about the build a bunch, and then while I'm on stream I'll talk about the build and ask questions. But if you just want to see what the build looks like right now, there's a lot of explosions. My mortars are just shooting out shitloads of explosive grenades, and I'm just right clicking with explosive shot, and the screen is just a cacophony of explosions. It's really fun, it's sick. During the downtimes I'm throwing up flash grenades, getting some endurance charges for charge infusion, and I'm just running around like a moron. I figured that I would put this video out now, and I'm going to talk about all the gem links and stuff, the shock weapon swap setup, how to set that up. Take it away, me. Using this crossbow where it has 356 top end. It's a level 59 crossbow. I'm level 80 now. So I got my third ascendancy. Before I did that, I actually respec'd my tree to grab the weapon swap stuff from my League Starter Plans video. Basically, you take this pathing down here to this dual socket. You want the weapon sets set up for shock magnitude. This is what I initially planned. With this setup, I shock for 93% with Plasma Blast. On my first weapon set, I have Artillery Strike. I mentioned this in my first update video where it adds an extra totem. In this patch, you can use one weapon on a weapon set. If you hover over your 1 and 2 icons for your weapon sets in your inventory system, right click, and then you see it says lock to all weapon sets, then lock it. I have nothing equipped in my second one, but now this will count for both. So what you do now is you put all of your skills on this. This is wrong, this should be on weapon set 1. So all of these should be on weapon set 1 except Plasma Blast, which should be on weapon set 2. So I'm just going to make sure that's set up properly now. Okay, so that's set up properly. I'm putting down my mortar cannon with explosive grenades, and then I'm just using explosive shot to detonate them. It's very rare that I actually use my explosive grenades unless I'm in a lot of trouble. Like there's a lot of monsters, there's a lot of tanky monsters on the screen. Basically with my mortar cannon, I've been copying my explosive grenade links. So in order of importance, Fire Pen 2, LE Focus, LE Armament 2, and then Fire Attunement. My explosive shot, I have multi-shot, Nimble Reload, Fire Pen 2, and LE Armament 2. So it does a decent chunk of damage on its own. Plasma Blast is the important one because this is our shock setup. I have just shock support. Apparently it's called shock now. It used to be called conduction, I think. Lasting shock for more shock duration. We have overcharge, which is 50% increased magnitude of shock, but it also applies the shock to you. Use a grounding charm with this. So basically put on a belt that has 2 charm slots, and then you get 1 charm slot through the campaign doing the medallion in Act 2. If you don't do this and you shock a boss for 90%, it will also shock you for 90%, and that means they do 90% more damage to you. So keep that in mind. Grounding charm if you use overcharge. And then this link, I have Ambrosia. It says supporter skills consume 20% of your maximum mana flask per charge per use. And then the way that this works is 20% of your maximum mana flash charges are spent, and that is multiplied by 3 to give this skill damages extra lightning. So for example, on the base Ultimate Life Flask, it has 75 charges. 20% of 75 is 15, so 15 times 3. This gives Plasma Blast 45% damage as extra lightning damage, which really does help with the chance to shock, because I currently don't have any sort of penetration for this or on my tree. My rapid shot is currently streamlined rounds, rapid attacks, and someone from Twitch chat called Toucans, he said to use Nova projectiles, because I was basically complaining about once I did my third lab, it was taking longer to charge heat. So shout out to Toucans for the suggestion on Nova projectiles. Finishing off my 100 spirit, I'm still on Wind Dancer, Clarity, and Cannibalism 2, and then Charge Regulation. I had to do some tree respecs to get intelligence. I just do intelligence, bunch of intelligence here, bunch of intelligence here, just to hit 57. Turns out that Enduring Impact 2 is better for endurance charge generation than what I was using. I was using Armor Break 3. I tested Enduring Impact 2, and that's for our charge regulation. As long as we have an endurance charge, we'll have 18% more defenses. Yeah, Siege Crossbow update soon, boss killing soon. We'll see how far I can push this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and good luck. I'll see you in the next update.